Hello, I'm Jerry Ford. I'm gonna do a coffee review. This is, I guess it's called Authentic Donut Shop. Authentic. That might be the company name. I haven't looked this up. The name, if that's the name of the company, Authentic, I had to use a magnifying glass to see what it said. It is so small. It's right above donut on the very top. See where it says donut? It's little tiny writing right in there. I don't know if they're not proud of the name of the company or what, but unless it's called Authentic Donut Shop Blend, that may be the name of it. So anyway, they're out of Oakville, Ontario, Canada, looks like. And this is a vanilla hazelnut flavor. I'm not a big hazelnut fan, at least of the creamers, the coffee creamers. I don't like really the hazelnut flavor so much, but I'm sure it'll probably be fine in this coffee. I would think so. Okay, well, let's just see. I got some brewed up. These are K-cups, as you can see. I don't have a Keurig machine, so I cut open the backs like that, cut open the filter, put it into a regular coffee filter to brew it in my coffee maker. It doesn't say the roast level, whether it be low, medium, or high, or whatever they would say, dark, light, all that kind of stuff. But from the appearance, it looks pretty dark. And then I mentioned this too on one I did of the donut shop type coffees. They may all be a certain roast that makes them donut shop or breakfast breakfast type coffees or whatever. So I don't know, but it looks like a dark coffee, medium to dark. I get the hazelnut. Yeah, I get a little vanilla. It's not as big as the hazelnut, but it's there. It smells decent. As I have noticed, and I say this on all my coffee reviews, that have experienced whole bean coffees, at least Don Pablo's coffee, and from the bean to the grind and then to the brew, they're all different aromas, different flavors. So you get the hazelnut on the aroma out of here, but don't really get a vanilla. You get a coffee aroma. So in this, at least you get the vanilla and the hazelnut. Okay, so let's try it. Okay, so that's a pretty big roast on that. Yeah, it's got a pretty medium to strong roasty bitterness. The bitterness, the acidity kind of bitterness is on the back end. It's lingers a little bit, you know. I don't really get a bit like a big hazelnut kind of a taste. I definitely don't get vanilla. Might get it, as I have mentioned, when I add a flavored creamer. Sometimes it brings out the actual flavor. It's advertising on the package, you know, for the pod. So we'll see if that happens. It's a decent tasting coffee. I have had better, but let's just see what happens when we start adding creamer, because I do add creamers to my coffee. It's the way I like to drink it. But as I do the coffee reviews, and I'm not a coffee reviewer, I'm getting more familiar with different flavors of coffee and stuff, and getting to appreciate, you know, the actual, you know, drinking them black like this. It's kind of helping me kind of introduce a new skill, I guess you could say, to my palate, because tasting these coffees black first. So I'm going to add a level teaspoon of regular creamer first. See what that's like. Usually what it does is it adds just a lactose kind of an additive to the aroma and to the taste. Okay, so adding the creamer to this really brought the hazelnut out. I don't know why it just the regular did that. There's a very, very light vanilla along with that, but very light. Yeah, okay, so you do get a little bit of hazelnut now. The creamer kind of brought that out. I don't know if it's from the, like, when they have it, when they says a flavor on here, I assume that what's happened is they infuse a certain flavor into the coffee. But I don't really get that flavor until I start adding creamers to it. So I never did understand, you know, maybe some people do, you know. There's some coffee, you know, connoisseurs out there that can, you know, have a better familiarity with the, like, with the coffee palate type, you know, skill. But yeah, it adds a lactose to it and brought the hazelnut out a little bit. So what I do now is, and those of you that do just drink it with the regular creamer, you may like it with like this, you know. It takes away a little bit of the acidity and the bitterness, and leaves us still a coffee flavor. Okay, so now I'm just gonna get a level teaspoon and add to this. Actually, the coffee's down so far. I'm not gonna add this whole thing. Let's just go about that much. I'm gonna leave a little bit in there on this one. Seems how it's gotten so. I've drank it down so far that I don't want to make it too sweet and not get the taste of the coffee. Okay. Okay, so that has, you still smell the coffee. The donut shop coffee flavor. You do get the hazelnut is a little bit more stronger. You get a caramel, because this is a caramel latte coffee mate creamer. A little bit of vanilla. Okay, let's see. That's good. It gives you a little bit of a sweetness now. The caramel latte has kind of brought forth a little bit more of a hazelnut flavor in there. It's kind of balanced out with the caramel, so now it's kind of like caramel, hazelnut, light vanilla, and a little bit of the taste of the coffee still's in there. So I haven't lost the flavor of the coffee. There's still a light roasty bitterness on the back end. It's not huge anymore. I kind of took away that with adding creamers to it. But it's good. Yeah, I mean, it's all right. Like I said, it's not one of, you know, my favorite types of flavors of coffee. But yeah, it's all right. Okay. Let me know if you've tried this before and what you thought of it. Authentic Donut Shop Blend. I guess that's what I'm going to put in the description of the video. Or I might try to look it up and see if that's what it's called. Hard to tell if my phone focuses, my camera phone. All right, well, thank you for watching. I appreciate it, and we will see you on the next one.